Well, hello everyone. I hope you all have been doing well since a few hours ago when I put out my last video. We're really pushing it here. Um, yes, the reason I wanted to move into the Wildcat, I am quite happy living in that little scamp. I'm just it's just so cozy and I just love it so much. But I realized I've been in it for 3 years. I didn't realize I had to go back on the in my calendar and I'm going, "Oh my gosh, I got that just like December 22nd in 2022." It's been 3 years. I didn't even realize it. It needs thoroughly cleaned and I want to take as much stuff out of it, which I've already taken quite a bit out. Take as much out of it as I can get out and that I don't need to take with me. And as I said, thoroughly cleaned. It's really hard to clean when we're all living in it, and stuff gets behind things and, like in the mattresses behind between the mattress and the wall, and crumbs and stuff fall back there. My my crumbs, I can't even blame it on the cats because I snack in bed at night. Do I have all these lights on? As much lights as we can get here. Oh, we're got to turn one more on. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna try to clean that as best as I can. I wax it every spring. So, I did that last spring, so I'll probably do it again. Wax it up real good to protect the fiberglass and yeah, as somebody mentioned, repair it a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna check and see if anything needs caulked or anything like that because I have no idea. I don't get up on the roof of that too often. So I will be up there waxing it and stuff. So I'll take a look and see. Everything else seems to be working okay. I will mention that in the Scamp, that last one of the things that sent me out was the carbon monoxide detector went off one morning out of nowhere. I wasn't even using anything. Uh, I think I cooked something an hour before. But yeah, so I moved out. I wanted to check that out. And tell you the truth, it's been days. I've had the gas on in there, the windows and doors, everything closed up, and it hasn't gone off again. So I don't know what set it off, but that was a big deal because I wouldn't move into this Wildcat until I had a carbon monoxide detector. This was like a week before. I'm going, did they sell this to me without a carbon monoxide detector? I thought it was kind of a requirement. But I kept looking at the prices of them, and I could get one for $8 or $9. But really, do you want to buy something that's only $8 or $9 when your life could be on the line? I kept thinking, no, no. So it would have cost to get a good one would have cost, I don't know, up at the little hardware store up here, it was something like $35. I'm like, oh my gosh. So what I did, I'm talking about in the Wildcat here. So in the Wildcat, I go, well, maybe that is, I have a smoke detector up there. Maybe it is more than just a smoke detector. And sure enough, I finally, when I looked at the prices, everything took it down, and it was a combination smoke detector, carbon monoxide detector. I checked it out, put new batteries in it. There was no way I was moving into this. And this is way before the detector went off in the Scamp. So I checked on the Scamp site and about the detector, and they're good for 60 months. And I got a long time to go on that before I have to replace it. It just hasn't gone off again. It was just really weird. Okay, I should stop talking. Sorry, and just do this tour. I will try to do a comprehensive tour as quick as I can. I don't like doing tours after I've lived there for quite a while because it's my home, and I don't know, it just feels weird showing my home around. But I just moved in, so I'm okay with it. So let me grab you and we'll have a look around. I actually have a tour from last fall. No, gotta get my falls and my springs mixed up. This spring, this last spring when I first got it, I did a little one. But I've moved in, so things have changed a little bit since then. So let me grab you and we'll look around. So let's start over here in this corner. We have storage up here. I swore I wouldn't be using all of it, but guess what? I have. I've moved a lot of stuff over. So here's the sofa we've been talking about. It's not real comfortable. It has a dip in the middle, but it's fine. Block that all out so the cats couldn't get back there. This is Jeff's bedroom right here. He is not in it right now. But as you can see, I just have things covered. This is also something I got up in the mountains. Thought it would go well in this trailer. And it does. Covering everything so the cats will not tear at it. Over here, I got some books. I had hundreds of books when I left St. Louis, and this is all I have left. Just mostly a couple of my favorites, some cookbooks, and some National Audubon Society books. This basket right here, a friend, ignore the potatoes, they're chitting. I didn't eat them, so I'm chitting them for the planting. But yeah, my friend made this and gave it to me as a housewarming present last year. So I have my seed magazines and stuff in them. This was given to me by the cook up in Eagle Nest. She gave it to me as a housewarming present. I love it. And I forgot, somebody gave me that. Oh my goodness, I can't remember who. Someone did. My friend Lou, maybe. I don't. Oh, yeah, I don't remember. Okay, there's one cat bed that's been in storage a while. And one of my power stations. As you remember, I had a ottoman that I got up in the mountains. It was too big. It went almost all the way to the seat here and out. So I put it in the van. I'm taking it to the thrift store. I would love to give it to somebody I know, but everybody I know lives in trailers and it won't fit. I did like it though. I wish it was a little bit smaller. I just got this from Amazon. No, Walmart. It's pretty sturdy. And I like it because just got it yesterday. I like it because there's a lot of storage in it. I can put my shoes, extra shoes and stuff in there. Okay, so over here is my dining room and my cat. And goodness sakes, I pulled this computer out. I haven't used it in years, but I pulled it out, the laptop. And I have an extra bedroom for somebody here, but they're not using it, so I'll probably take it down. But it's nice. I have some place where I can prepare my food and sit and eat, which I rarely do, but I have been doing since I've been here. Now, you'll see this is actually upholstery fabric. This is kind of a light green. Got it over here too. I got these. From this. I cut it to fit. I got it from a subscriber, LaDonna. She came up to the mountains to see me in last summer, or this last summer. And she gave me that upholstery material, and I knew it would go really well here in this trailer to cover the cushions so the cats won't scratch them. This is actually has a very nice pattern on it that matches pretty much everything. That's what the couch looks like too, underneath everything I have on it. I flipped it around so it's just vinyl on this side so the cats won't scratch on that. They have been scratching along here, so I'll have to find something that I can lay on here to keep them from doing that. Is there anything else? I mean, I'm going to try to hit all the major points here while I'm doing this. More storage I didn't think I'd use, but I have because I brought a lot of clothes and stuff over. So I don't want to open those up. But yeah, there's some pots and pans up there. I can't remember what's on that side. That door needs fixed, so I don't want to open to find out. Um, yeah, I just have clothes and blankets and stuff in there, which I can put some of the blankets down in that ottoman I bought. So what else is going here? Like I said, we had an extra carrier here. I put it here. It's been in the trailer. So I set it up, but they're not using it, so I'll probably take it down. I like my pillows that I bought. Aren't those nice? Oh, here's the thing. Here's the thing. These curtains are not the ones that came with the trailer. Those were black. I bought these, and they're on every window. They are blackout curtains. Let's look at them. Yeah. And I got those in a free pile in a flea market, free pile here in town. And there were, I think, 2 or 4 really big panels. And I just put them up, and I literally just cut them with scissors. I didn't bother hemming them or anything. This was when I was here last. And I don't think I will, because I have found some curtains on Amazon that have, we're talking about sort of beige, brown, and black as the color theme. But you know me, I need colors. So these curtains are really cute. And they do have the beige and black in them. Here, let me see if I can, I'll take a picture of them and I'll put them right here so you can see what they are. Anyway, I do want to get those, just buy a couple big panels and cut them and sew them to fit these windows. And that will give me my beautiful color that I like so much. What else do we have? Okay, so this black container down here is full of cans of food. I took some down to the a place where I could leave it for people before Christmas, that poor people thing. I don't know what you call it. Kind of a charity thing. But I kept the stuff that I actually think I will eat. And I'm going to try to get through these cans before I leave. I need to eat these because they were all just shoved in the Scamp. And generally, the only thing I like to keep around is tomato sauce or tomato paste, tomato bits, anything to do with tomatoes, green peppers, hatch green chilies, and cans of that, and wolf chili. I like no bean. Wolf chili is something I like to keep around. There's a few other things, some chicken, canned chicken and canned tuna. So I'm going to try to get through this because I do not want to carry it with me in the Scamp, and that's a lot of cans. So I'm slowly eating on that. What else do we have? Let's come over here. Let's turn some lights on here. Okay, here's my sink. Just very nice, a double sink. Oh, and LaDonna also gave me these pretty dish towels and dish rags. And this does have an extra, I just used this yesterday, an extra little table that I could put up if I need room. Let's see what we got. Yeah, oh, a beautiful view in the morning. When the sun comes up, I can see my little front yard there, which is nice. I really wish this window was huge, much bigger, but it's just a little thing, and that's okay. What else? More storage and stuff like that. Pots and pans down here. I have the bottom one has silverware, and then I have some paperwork in the top drawer down there. This has just food items, some more stuff I need to eat in here. More cans of stuff. Here's my wonderful little 3-burner stove. And my oven I have not used yet. I have a bunch of pans and stuff shoved in there right now. I need to use that. I just got propane this morning. We'll talk about just for a second about the propane here. I was reluctant to move in here for the reason that in 1 month, I went through 5 gallons of propane, which was over $25 down here. It's a 7-gallon tank, but I only have them fill it enough where I can comfortably lift it and carry it around. So 5 gallons pretty much my limit. But it was like 25. And the only thing for the first month I was here that was running on that and used up that $25 was the refrigerator freezer. I mean, that's a lot. So I was worried about moving in here and turning on the heat and things like that because I was afraid, turning on the furnace that it would suck up even more. And of course, that's exactly what happened. So I don't have it on too often, the furnace, but just enough that in the morning. And it's not been too bad. It's only been down in the 40s. So, but it's kind of cold in here in the morning. And it's just something we'll have to deal with, high propane costs to run this trailer. So yeah, I have a microwave that it serves no purpose other than to store things in. You have to be plugged in to regular electricity to be able to run a microwave. Let's see, anything else I forgot while I'm standing here? I don't think so. That's that little nightlight thing that my sister-in-law from Oklahoma gave me. The first or second year. The first year I owned the Scamp. Isn't that cute? I couldn't find it. I didn't realize it was right here in the corner. And this is really adorable. And this was cool. Just a little plaque. I just found it and brought it out. Before I ever went on the road, I did a 6-week to 2-month kind of excursion. And when I was coming back into Missouri, I stopped. It was in the winter, and I stopped at Welcome Center there. And while I was there, the girl in there, she gave me this. I can't believe she just gave it to me. She didn't make me pay for it. It was right at Christmas, just a couple days before Christmas. So that was really cool. Have I forgotten anything? If I forget anything, just say something in the comments. I think I'm going to do a question and an answer question, answer, comment thing. Anyway, this kind of keeps track of like the battery, and I don't use my black tank. So, but I do use my gray. I'm trying not to spoil myself too much. Oh, I did find out what this switch is. Hold on, I've been using it. It turns little lights on underneath this counter. So that's nice. I've been using it at night. And this turns on the water heater if I want to. I'd only use it if I take a shower. I'll turn it on. It's an on-demand water heater under the bed, along with a water tank. Just, fill the water tank, the regular water tank. What's it called? So, okay, there you go. That's it. So yeah, I have this wonderful refrigerator that is huge, just absolutely shoved full of stuff. And up here, change hands, I have a freezer, a real, honest to gosh, freezer. So I get some meat and stuff in there. And yeah, that just sucks up all my propane. But gotta say, I really love having a big refrigerator and freezer. Down there has the is it? Fuses, the fuse box and all that is right down in there. There's one heat vent right there, and there's another around the corner there that blows onto the couch. Let's see. We ready to head back to the bedrooms? I think I told you before that generally when I'm not here in the summertime, I put this Reflectix down. We got southwest sun coming in these windows. It gets really hot. So I cover all the windows here and in the back in the bedroom with Reflectix. Because we moved in, I put Reflectix on half so the sun wouldn't heat the trailer up too much. And this is one of my buddies. Hi, Bebby. Pretty boy. What you doing out of your bedroom? Did you come out? You're so precious. He likes his new home. He's okay. He's doing good. He has some running room for a while at least. Okay, so what I have over here is this place I mentioned before does not have a roof fan except in the bathroom. And so I had this, and I will take this with me. It's my backup fan in the Scamp in case my roof fan. And there goes out. This is a sink, bathroom sink. And look at that. Hi. Yeah. So let's go over here. So the cat's litter box is in here. I could have put it over by the bathroom sink out here, but I would prefer to have it in here because I do not use the toilet in here. I don't use the black tank at all. So the only time I will go in here is to take a shower, and I just remove. Let me see if I can squeeze it in here. I just remove the litter box when I do. Okay, so we have, this is a little bag I normally carry with me when I'm traveling to go to take a shower. It has my stuff in them. This is the shower. There you go. Which I love, my very own shower. What I'm using this bathtub for here is it's the laundry. My dirty laundry goes in that bag down there. I thought that was a nice place to keep it. There is a fan up here. Somebody painted over the previous owners. They were trying to keep the heat out is what they were doing. So this fan actually does work. It's the only fan I have. I have gone through all these lights except one and changed everything to LEDs. So that's nice. So we'll go, So we'll go back. I have to keep this door kind of open here so they can get in and out easy. Yeah, so I'm still using my bucket. I love my bucket. It makes my life so much easier, so I just put it there. I didn't really want the cat's litter box out here, so yeah, and that's a little trash can. But yeah, I still use it. My life, simple living journey. I'm trying to live simply. Yes, I got a fancy trailer, but I'm still not using everything that it comes equipped with. I'm trying not to even use the gray tank, but yeah, there you go. So here is my bed. This bed is impossible to make in the morning. All the pillows, all the comforters and everything I got here. I got them up at Eagle Nest for a couple bucks when I was up there. And that window over there is my escape route. I can get out of there in case there's a fire or anything like that. Yeah, it's impossible to make this bed. Kind of have to make it as I'm getting out of it in the morning. And it's weird. I'm not the cleanest person in the world. I admit I'm real laid back about that kind of thing. I wish I was one of those spotless people, but I'm not. I never will be because I'm 66 and I have no desire to be obsessed about something like that. So yeah, but one thing I do every morning without fail, no matter what, is I make my bed. I don't want the cats on my sheets or on my pillowcase or anything where they could put their little cat hairs. And, I don't like that idea. So I tend to make my bed just so they won't be laying on my sheets. This right here is the sofa back for the Scamp. Remember, I took it off to put that shelf in for them? Well, it fits in here exactly perfectly. So I set it there, and I always like to sort of lay in bed and kind of something to drink and, and all that. So my dad made this when he was alive. He made a bunch of these, but this is the only one I kept and brought with me. I'm glad I did keep it because it's perfect. I don't have a bedside table here, so this makes a nice little like bedside table. And this over here, if we can see, Mabel. See if we can find her in there. Are you in there? Maybe. Well, she's in there. I don't see her little face. Oh, she's all tucked up. Okay, that's her bed. And sometimes they do take each other's spots, switch out. But that's what she's used to sleeping, with her little bed in with me. And Jeff is always used to sleeping with me on the sofa with his little bedroom over there. So did I miss anything else? Oh, we had talked the last spring, about this. It comes down, and we talked about how cool it'd be the cats could jump up there. The reason I do not have that down is I have bedding and stuff in there. It's actually using it as a storage, but it does flip down into like a bunk bed. Yeah, I don't want them up there right now. Like I said, it's just stuffed full of extra bedding and stuff. Over, you can see up in the corner, I have 3 of these in the trailer here, a USB light. I have a sock on it. If you're wondering what that is, the sock kind of, because I use it at night, the light is too bright, so I put a sock around it to kind of, you know, take dim it up a bit. Anything else? The furnace controls are here, so like in the Scamp, I can flip this on before I ever get out of bed in the morning, and it does work. It works wonderfully. Did I forget anything else? Yeah, 3 power stations. This is my littlest Jackery 250. It's my favorite one, and so I can plug in here. The thing is, the Scamp has USB ports and stuff. We don't have any here. It's a 2008 trailer. So I brought my power stations in, and I take them out and charge them with the solar, or I can take them also. That's a bigger Jackery. I don't have what I need to charge that with a solar panel. It's weird. It's hard to explain. I take that down to the clubhouse and plug it in down there. They have a place where a charge station where you can put your batteries and laptops and plug them in. So I take that in. The other 2, and the other was a Bluetti up here, I can charge these off my solar panels. So when they start to get down to about 50%, I set them out for the day. Why are you in the sun if you don't want it in your eyes? Huh? I have the curtains open over there so your little cave is too bright. So you just said, oh, well, I'll just come out anyway. Okay. So that is about it. Have I missed anything? Oh, well, here's where she got in. You can't really see it real well. I just shoved some of these, um, what is it called? Seltzer waters flavored in here. But what it is I do have, and you can't see it, my yoga mat goes all the way from the bottom of the mattress down, and it's also shoved in there. But tell you the truth, I think I have it where she can't get anywhere if she did go in there. I think I blocked off those 2 areas way in the back where she could get into this, and then over here into the plumbing in the bathroom. This is the panel that came off. I mean, it just literally, I think this area in this corner, I put 2 screws down since. That, I think she just flipped it with her paw and walked in there, so I've got it screwed down pretty good now. Can't open down there. Maybe I should put another screw down here. But, yeah, for some reason, I worked so hard to cover up that one storage area, and I didn't think there was anything she could get to because I had stuck a box in here. And it still is, but it's down below that access panel. It's down below there, blocking. Hopefully, I just don't want her back there. She does 2 or 3 times a day try to get down there. Is that it? Oh, okay. So here we have clothes on hangers. They have some more clothes stuck in there. I've been getting rid of a lot of clothes, but I really have a hard time getting rid of clothes. Ask me why. But I think that is about it. Yeah. Did I forget anything? Yeah, I really like these battery or these lights here. Actually, I just picked up 2 more of them because I thought I would need them in here. And I've had this one since I went on the road. So, but you know what? Hold on a minute. I was saying I brought these in and I really like them, so I don't have to run these. But now these are LED, and I have 2 batteries on this, so I don't have to worry about um, running down my batteries. In the Scamp, I was always, you know, leery of. I always had to have enough electricity or enough power in the battery to oh, sorry, enough power in the battery in case I had to run my furnace the next morning. And I thought, well, I don't have to do that here. I have 2 batteries. Yeah, I really, if you wanted to know, yes, I really do love living in this. It's different. It's kind of cool. It's like having a house, but it's not. You know what I mean? It's just a nice change. But I still like my Scamp the best. And to me, it's just, you know, just perfect for me. But this is nice. I had to have a black tank, and this was the best way to do that. So this is my fancy black tank. Okay. I hope you all have been doing well. Happy New Year. If I do not talk to you before then, Happy New Year. And I will see you again soon. Bye bye.